my goodness. That was right near that was right near Bandera Street along Firestone Boulevard. He's made a right turn.
Welcome to Viral Twist. What happens when a driver refuses to stop for the police? Watch this high-speed chase full of close calls and surprises. You won't believe how it ends.
Now, this has been a very dangerous pursuit throughout. However, they have given the go-ahead for a pit maneuver if they have the opportunity to even re-engage this pursuit. Right now, they have not, stand by, right now they have not re-engaged the pursuit. They're having trouble just trying to catch up with the suspect as he continues down Alameda. He's been kind of reversing course here and zigzagging his way through South LA, but you can see just how busy it is on a Friday evening as he tries to negotiate this intersection with lots of cross traffic. You can see the two-tone, it's a Dodge Challenger. Dodge Charger, Dodge Challenger, Christina. I think it's a Dodge. Dodge. I have Dodge Challenger. Is flying, Mark, just flying the wrong way. Yeah, he's having a hard time maintaining control at these speeds. A lot of hard braking as he approaches traffic at many of these intersections. Another busy one right there, right through it with lots of traffic there. You saw somebody trying to turn there. He is going about 70 to 80 miles per hour down Alameda Street. He's now been in Alameda for a good few minutes here, and that may provide them with an opportunity for a spike strip, but you can see there's just so much traffic in the area, it's going to be very difficult to set up for that. But at the very least, they can at least get units ahead of him and try and plan accordingly. It's a very difficult pursuit for LAPD, especially at these speeds. Again, he is flying down Alameda, heavily tinted windows. We do not know how many people are inside that vehicle, but they do have tactics at their disposal if they can get units in position. Right now, it's really up to the air unit to call out the location and then get those. Look at this! Oh, lots of close calls here. I mean, this is just unbelievable. He has not shown any signs of slowing down despite all of the traffic, and the amount of traffic that he's encountering is remarkable, especially, I mean, just trying to think back in recent memory, a pursuit with this much traffic. Again, on a Friday night, you would expect that kind of traffic, but you just don't expect to see a pursuit going this fast through these various busy intersections as he continues down Alameda Street. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my goodness. That was right near that was right near Bandera Street along Firestone Boulevard. He's made a right turn onto Firestone now, and he is just zooming down Firestone. We have seen so many close calls. Again, almost a miracle at this point that there have not been any collisions that we are aware of, but he is continuing to push the pedal to the metal through these intersections, at some points barely even braking, but really able to swerve around anybody in his way there. But a number of very close calls within inches of that last vehicle who was trying to cross the intersection here. He's easily going over the double yellow lines at times, going the wrong way wherever he has an opportunity, and now he's coming up on a little bit heavier traffic here for the first time, slowing down. They don't have anybody in the area, at least I don't see any sirens in the area, but right now he is now on Firestone Boulevard. He is heading in the westbound direction there on Firestone. We're going to try and, let's see, he's right, is he behind the tree, or is he up ahead? Go up ahead, up ahead. There he is, weaving across lanes here, using maybe a bicycle lane to try and get around this traffic at Zamora. He's along Firestone Boulevard. Again, what I was about to say was that I don't see any units in the area that are prepared to intercept this pursuit. And so right now, we do have LAPD's airship calling it out, but putting this in tracking mode has not worked to their benefit, and it has not had the desired effect of calming this driver down or taking any of the pressure off. The driving tactics have been extremely reckless, extremely dangerous, regardless of who's behind them. Well, that's another thing. He keeps turning his lights on and off at various points. He's been driving blacked out without any headlights. You don't even see the guy coming. Right now, he does have his headlights on, but they've been on and off over the course of this pursuit repeatedly. Now he's on a surface street here along 81st Street, going a little bit slower. He better. I mean, it's really a very narrow road right there. That's a residential street right there. 81st, making a turn possibly, or just negotiating another intersection as he continues much slower now for the first time, doing just under maybe 15, 20 miles per hour down that street there, whereas there's obviously much less traffic. We'll see if he's looking for another major here or if he starts to speed up down 81st Street. But right now, we are negotiating with LAX's air traffic control as we come through the right turn there. That's Avalon Boulevard, and he's slowing down a little bit. You can see the driving behavior has changed slightly here as he makes his way further west. But right now we don't see, still at this point, no sign of any black and whites in the area. Here he goes. Off to the races now, northbound San Pedro Street. He's on the correct side at this moment. He's dragging something, it almost looked like there for a second. Another busy intersection in oncoming lanes, making a left turn on Florence Avenue, just trying to squeeze through any cars. I mean, there were cars going in all different... Well, a pit maneuver would require somebody to get behind him, and at these speeds and the way he's driving, they are having a hard time getting units behind him, especially with all of the traffic. The traffic is a real issue tonight on all of these surface streets. You can see every turn he makes almost. You're seeing a lot of volume, an occasional straightaway here, and that just gives him an opportunity to go even faster. So if they can get somebody behind him, maybe they can cut him off at one of these intersections and just kind of slam up against that back bumper. But, you know, the pit maneuver, while it's been authorized, is really not even a factor at this point, and really neither is a spike strip. Now he's underneath the 110 freeway. Looks like he might be on Slauson there, going to come out the other side. Is he going to come out the other side, or will he keep going? There, no. He did not come out. He did not come out. No. Did he? Did he foot bail? Did he foot bail? That's the question. It has not come out. Confirmation, this car has not come out, at least not yet. Behind us, over here, over, right out my left window, guys. Right out my left window. There he is. There he is. They're focusing on that red car right there. And we'll go ahead and confirm the make and model of that vehicle here in just a second, but they are focusing on that red car right there. That looks like a Chrysler. It's a Chrysler 300, not a Dodge Charger. It's a Chrysler 300 that they are now after. You can see the night sun from LAPD up above. Those units that you saw back there at the 110 were trying to get back to their vehicles and now kind of weave their way down here. We'll see what the driving is like here, but right now he is going about the speed limit on Hoover Street with all eyes on him. We'll see if this is indeed him. They have good information to believe that this may be that suspect, but judging from the driving here, this just seems almost too composed compared to what we were witnessing just a few minutes ago. He could be. Very possible. Well, here comes LAPD. Here comes LAPD. They've got their eyes on him, they've got their light on him, and we'll see if this is indeed that suspect. He may be trying to blend in here, but they have found him, and we'll see if it is indeed the suspect. The LAPD now pulling up from the left and the right. Officers out of their vehicles with their guns drawn. The driver cooperating, stepping out of the vehicle. This is Hoover and Vernon, the intersection of Hoover and Vernon. This driver looks oblivious, but again, it very well could be. You're saying a passenger in the passenger seat. So we will see. They will first order him out of the vehicle and then the passenger. Whether that's a willing passenger or whether that, I doubt it. I mean, I would have, presumably, if this was indeed a carjacked vehicle, would be, well, anything's possible. There could have been numerous people that got out of the Charger and then jumped in this car, always a possibility, or this could have been a passenger who was under duress along for the ride here, if this is even the vehicle, but they certainly believe it is. And you can see everybody now converging on this Chrysler 300 that has come to a stop here. The driver proned out on the pavement. The next step will be taking that passenger out, and then they're going to have a lot to sort out here to figure out whether these are the two suspects they're looking for or what the story is here, but something is not adding up. We'll see. These may very well be the two guys, but right now that passenger walking backwards in the direction of LAPD. A lot of confusion back there, as you could tell. Once you get under some of these big overpasses, it's a perfect opportunity for many of these pursuit drivers to pull a fast one, do a switcheroo, try and carjack somebody else, or just run for it. And what we saw here may very well be one of those combinations, or this could be a case of mistaken identity. Always a possibility as well.